Okay, so this time our topic is leadership style and situational leadership approaches. Leadership style refers to the consistent pattern of behavior a leader exhibit when guiding, influencing, and supervising others. At the executive and supervisory level, leadership style significantly affects employee motivation, organizational climate, and overall performance. Leaders do not operate in a vacuum. Their style shapes how decisions are made, how communication flows, and how conflict is handled. Traditional leadership education often presents style as fixed categories, such as autocratic or democratic. However, in real organizational settings, leadership is far more fluid and contextual. Executives are constantly required to adjust how they lead based on people, tasks, and circumstances. Understanding leadership style is therefore not about choosing one best style, but about developing awareness and flexibility. And this topic challenges us to move beyond labels and toward purposeful leadership behavior. Common leadership styles include autocratic, democratic, laissez-faire, transactional, and transformational, and participative leadership. Each style carries strengths and limitations depending on the context in which it is applied. Autocratic leadership may be effective during crises that require quick decisions, but harmful in environments that require creativity and engagement. Democratic and participative styles encourage collaboration and buy-in, but may slow decision making. Transactional leadership focuses on structure, rewards, and compliance, which can maintain efficiency but may limit innovation. Transformational leadership inspires and motivates but requires high emotional intelligence and credibility. Dear student, no single style guarantees success across all situations. Effective leaders understand when and how to apply each style appropriately. Situational leadership approaches build on this understanding by emphasizing adaptability rather than preference. And these approaches argue that leadership effectiveness depends on matching leadership behavior to follower readiness, competence, and commitment. Leaders must diagnose situations before deciding how directive or supportive to be. This is particularly relevant in supervisory and executive roles where teams vary in experience and motivation. Situational leadership requires leaders to be observant, flexible, and responsive. It also demands emotional intelligence and humility, as leaders must adjust rather than impose. Through integrating leadership style with situational awareness, executive can lead more effectively and ethically. And this topic equip us with a practical framework for real-world leadership challenges. So, this topic reinforced that leadership style is not about personal preference but about situational effectiveness. Leaders who rigidly adhere to one style often struggle in dynamic environments. Organizations today demand flexibility, responsiveness, and emotional awareness. Again, effective leaders assess the needs of their teams before deciding how to lead. This assessment includes understanding task complexity, the time pressure, and individual capability. Leadership becomes a deliberate choice rather than a habitual response. And this mindset is critical at the executive level where decisions have broad impact. One key insight is that directive leadership has its place, no? Particularly in high risk or time sensitive situation. During crisis, employees often need clarity, structure, and decisive action. However, prolonged use of directive or autocratic style can suppress initiative and morale. Leaders must recognize when control is necessary and when it becomes counterproductive. Supervisors who fail to adjust risk, creating dependencies or resistance. Situational awareness, no, allows leaders to shift from control to empowerment at the appropriate time. This balance is a hallmark of mature leadership. Participative and democratic leadership style were highlighted as effective in knowledge-based and professional environment. This style encouraged collaboration, innovation, and shared of ownership. No, employees are more engaged when they feel heard and valued. However, participative leadership requires strong facilitation and communication skills. Without clear boundaries, it can lead to ambiguity or decision paralysis. Leaders must know when to consult and when to decide. This discernment separates effective participation from indecision. Transactional leadership remains relevant in setting that requires consistency, compliance, and measurable performance. Clear expectation, rewards, and consequences can maintain operational stability. However, transactional leadership alone is insufficient for long-term growth and engagement. It addresses behavior but not commitment. Leaders who rely exclusively on transaction may achieve short-term results at the expense of trust and loyalty. Integrating transactional elements with relational leadership strengthen effectiveness. Executive must balance structure with inspiration. Situational leadership emphasizes the importance of follower readiness. New or inexperienced employees may require more guidance and direction. As competence and confidence increase, leaders should gradually reduce control and increase support. Failure to adjust can result in frustration or underperformance. No? Leaders who micromanage capable employees erode trust. Conversely, leaders who delegate too early risk failure. Situational leadership provides a practical diagnostic tool for supervision. It encourages leaders to lead people, not positions. Another critical takeaway is the role of emotional intelligence in adaptive leadership. Leaders must accurately read emotional cues, motivational levels, and team dynamics. This awareness informs how leaders communicate and intervene. Emotional intelligence enables leaders to adjust tone, approach, and expectation. Without it, situational leadership becomes mechanical rather than human-centered. Executives with high emotional intelligence are better equipped to navigate complexity, and this skill is increasingly essential in diverse and hybrid work environment. Leadership adaptability must be grounded in values, no? Because flexibility should not mean inconsistency or ethical compromise. Leaders must remain anchored in core principles while adjusting behaviors. So situational leadership does not justify unfair treatment or favoritism. Transparency and fairness must remain constant regardless of style. Values provide stability and behavioral flexibility. And this balance strengthens credibility and trust. So leadership style and situational approaches are tools, not identities. Effective executive leaders develop a broad repertoire of leadership behavior. They diagnose situation carefully and respond thoughtfully. Adaptability, emotional intelligence, and ethical grounding are essential to effective leadership. As supervisor and executives, leaders must continually reflect on how their style affects others. Mastery of leadership style enables leader to guide the teams through change, complexity, and growth. And this topic reinforced that leadership effectiveness lies in intentional and situational aware action. Okay, I just want to